Vanguard, Embers and Echoes, Part 1. Leo stood in the center of the Crucible, the Vanguard's holographic training room. The metallic walls were a blank canvas, waiting to paint a nightmare. He took a deep breath, trying to calm the frost that crept over his fingertips. Ever since the incident at the dam, he'd been training relentlessly to control his cryokinetic powers. This was his first solo evaluation. "Just like we practiced," he muttered. "Breathe in, breathe out, no flash freezing." "Computer, begin simulation. Urban takedown," Leo commanded. The walls shimmered, resolving into a rain-slicked city street at night. But he wasn't alone. A girl with fiery red hair tied in a high ponytail and wearing a black and orange suit stood across from him, cracking her knuckles. "Urban takedown? Cute," she said with a smirk. "I was hoping for asteroid field. I'm Ash." Before Leo could reply, holographic drones buzzed from the alleys. "Guess the evaluation is a 2-for-1 deal," Ash quipped, her hands igniting with orange flames. She blasted a drone with a fireball, while Leo erected a sharp wall of ice to block another's path. Their styles were complete opposites, her wild, explosive heat against his controlled, precise cold. They kept getting in each other's way. "Watch it, Frosty," Ash yelled as Leo's ice shield nearly tripped her. "Maybe don't set the whole street on fire," he shot back. Suddenly, the holographic drones flickered, their red targeting lights turning a menacing purple. The rain turned to digital static, and the buildings around them began to distort, pixels bleeding at the edges. That's not part of the program," Leo said, a knot of dread forming in his stomach. A figure materialized from the static, not a hologram, but solid and real. He wore a dark suit laced with flickering green circuits and a helmet that obscured his face with a screen of corrupted code. "Evaluation terminated," the figure buzzed, his voice a distorted mess of data. "Welcome to the real test. My boss, Static, sends his regards. You can call me Glitch." "The Crucible is my playground now," Glitch gloated. He raised a hand, and the floor beneath them pixelated and dropped away, revealing a dizzying digital void. Sections of the metallic walls detached, reconfiguring into giant, crushing pistons. "The safeties are off. The pain is real. Let's see how the Vanguard's newest recruits handle a little system crash." A piston slammed down where Ash had been standing a second before. "He's not bluffing," she yelled, rolling away. Leo shot a ramp of ice into the air, creating a temporary bridge over a chasm of corrupted data that had opened in the floor. "We have to work together," he shouted over the roar of twisting metal and screeching code. "Idea," Ash yelled. "Make me a path." Leo didn't hesitate. He shot a slick, winding slide of ice directly towards Glitch, who was perched on a floating platform. Using the momentum, Ash launched herself forward, surfing the ice slide with her feet wreathed in flames, leaving a trail of steam in her wake. For the first time, they were a team. Ash launched off the ramp, landing a fiery punch that sent Glitch stumbling back. His helmet display flickered violently. "Insolent program!" he shrieked. The digital void below them surged upwards, and thick cables of pure data erupted from the floor, whipping through the air like tentacles. One of them wrapped around Ash's ankle, pulling her down. "Ash," Leo cried, sending a blast of ice to try and freeze the cable. But more tentacles erupted around him, ensnaring his arms and legs. He was lifted into the air, powerless. Glitch's helmet display stabilized, showing a single, triumphant, smiling emoticon. "Rebooting," Glitch buzzed, raising a hand that crackled with corrupting energy. "Hope you two have good system recovery." "To be continued,"